Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. We are back on the Sea Road Fate Assembly game. Check out day 1 and 2. We got day 3 on the account, and we're going to be trying to push for our very first 10 star. Some things to note as we go along, the event rotation has spiced itself up a little bit. This one pretty much stays the same, but the limited events have been upgraded. So even in day number 2 and 3, you do get another, I guess, the Ghosty Girl, which is a free hero. You do get a Lucky Star Prayer event, which has popped up. So we'll be checking that out in a bit. There is, of course, this one still going. We are fourth at the moment, but I doubt that we'll stay fourth for long. Sea Trials, this one's new as well. And I guess the rewards are, well, they're pretty decent. I wouldn't say that they're something that you wouldn't want to do, particularly for these badges. Definitely worthwhile trying to invest and do some attacks there. Lucky Box is back again, as well as I believe this one. It might be some value. There might be some value for 68 crystal berries, or gems, you want to call them, just because you do get one of these little pets or badges. And I mean, look, I think anything that gives statistics isn't a terrible thing. It is probably going to cost you about $20 though. These ones, they're not great. They don't give you any of the, I guess, marine and emperor food, but in terms of just raw food for around $20, it's not terrible if you do get the badges. But that one's popped up. Bespoke packs about for the weekend, so if you want to be spending some money on those ones, go ahead and do so. I think there's another one too, if I'm not mistaken. It's this one. So the vault actually reset. So if you'd already gotten all the rewards, which I had pretty much already done, this one resets every 2 days. So make sure you go ahead and try and snag some new rewards. Now it is very expensive. It's 3,000 a pull, and it might not be. I mean, look, the thing is, if you do land on some of the legendary gear, like one or two pulls with your gems or your berries, I should say, it's probably not a bad investment. But I mean, ultimately, you need to do 100 draws to get this one guaranteed. And most, like the last time that I've done it, it had to go through the guaranteed. So I wouldn't say that the drop rate is very high for the S tier rank reward, but you could get really, really lucky. Just keep that in mind, because there is, of course, the Lucky Star Prayer, where you can use a little bit of your gemmages to get some of these pulls. I don't know if it's every single day. I assume every day you might be able to buy or rebuy it for gems, but I could be mistaken there. They do have, of course, the value packs. We might be able to get 30 pulls and see where we land. I think after 30 pulls, you do get the guaranteed deluxe pack, as well as this one here. When this is just some food, essentially it just gives me free selection chest food that gives me some of this stuff, gives a random legendary gear, or we can do some summons if we need to get lucky. We might get lucky. I mean, honestly, I would love to be able to try to get this one. But I feel like maybe that might be a little bit of a stretch of the imagination. However, it doesn't seem to be a terrible event. Now, of course, this one's still back, so if you do have some spare berries, make sure you're doing your 4,800 a day, because you will get the guaranteed pulls no matter which one you get. By the end of the event, you should be able to do it. It's still 3 days to go, so my math is right. Pretty sure we get one free a day, so that's three plus the berries. Pretty sure we'll be able to do that for around 12k, 13k, and we can get another guaranteed copy of Old Mate Hawkeyes. Now, in saying that, I think there's a couple of other things that we could point out. Now, eventually, you will expand your treasure room capacity. These things, like these little badges, I'm going to say that they're the same as like monsters and pets, because they do give raw statistics, they do give some additional bonuses. So if you do see some opportunities to pull those out, read what they do first. Of course, because we did get Lin Lin's King badge. And that brings us to, I guess, the next stage of the video is we will be upgrading that one today. So we did get some shards here, so we're going to fuse those together. I hope that it doesn't cost too much. I'm assuming it's not going to cost me that much to star up. So it's 100 shards plus 300 for the first star. And let's see if that Does it? Yeah. Okay. So then we got. Okay. So Linlin's damage is plus 3% now. And then it's 500 of these little crystals or stardust and another 100 to rank up. So let's go ahead and rank that up. We didn't actually get any percent increase, but we did get some raw statistics. And moving forward, looks like we're going to get another 200. So these ones are very similar to the skins in the previous One Piece games that we played. I think that, if you get them, just upgrade them, but probably not something you would need to chase unless you're trying to max out your account. But outside of that, that's pretty much it. Now, moving into it, I think we're going to have a look at our hero situation. There is a couple of things to note. Daddy Garp is probably one of the highly recommended ones. I know someone commented previously, but going into it, I can see why he does a lot of raw damage, and he stuns, and also I guess knockbacks the enemies. So it's a disruptive ability. He is pretty strong. Like, I would imagine that he would be similar to a Fuji. Potentially, if you look at it from that sense, he can pretty much solo carry for your team. I'd imagine eventually he would maybe not fall off, but I think he would need a lot more support to be viable late game. Another thing to mention is Big Mama, definitely, like in my opinion, the best tank. Probably the same as Kaido, depending on which abilities you're going for. You could run two tanks, and I doubt that you would go wrong if you decided to go with Kaido over Big Mom. But because we have Big Mom copies, probably just going to stick with her. She's still pretty amazing. In terms of what she does, I think her biggest aspect is the fact that she can revive herself. And she does have a lot of damage mitigation and damage reduction abilities. And maybe that, I guess, doesn't look that great on paper, but when you actually see her in a fight with someone similar to her own power level, she can take some huge hits. She does take a little while in her ultimate slash rage ability to hit. She's a little slow, like she kind of winds it up and then deals the punishing blow. But ultimately, I mean, you really wouldn't want to replace her. In terms of like the best or the bee's knees, I guess healer to go for would be Marco. His abilities are pretty much what is going to be carrying a lot of your team. If you don't have him, then Law would probably be a good substitute even in this game. I think they're pretty much the same in terms of like healing capabilities. Him and Law probably add up the same from what they look like on paper. Outside of that, I probably would say that there might be a mixture of other DPS that you could go with. Kind of just looks like a badass. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to build him if he does pop up? Sengoku, again, is a tank as well. So, realistically, I feel like you could get away with mixing most of your team outside of, say, a couple of the staple ones we pointed out, which would, be Garp, Kaido, Big Mama, and Marco. You could probably then get a little bit more experimental of who would you use. In saying that, I mean, Bo is carrying. She carries hard. Old mate Hancock is pretty decent. I'm sure she falls off eventually because she might be a little bit squishy later on, but for now, she's doing a lot of AoE damage. Not so much. I'm kind of disappointed with this guy, to be completely honest with you. Could just be the gearing or positioning that I have on him, but at this stage, I wouldn't say that he's doing a remarkable amount of damage. I have tried him out with a couple of the accessories, so I mean, this is sort of like one of the better accessories. Um, Even tried with a little bit more sustain instead of trying to recast. You can recast, by the way. It's a little bit expensive. Just keep that in mind, but you can always try to recast and see whether or not you get something else. Enemies killed, when in battle. That absolutely has nothing to do with this character. Recast again. Let's have a look to see if we get anything else. Reflect seems to be quite good for the tanks. Don't want to waste too many of these stones, but what was this one? What's this one? Heal 1% per second. Don't really feel like sustain's going to be that great on him. In terms of what, I guess we could have a look. I'm going to assume that crit and crit damage would be great for this guy, or Pierce. Pierce is probably going to be the strongest. I'd say Garp needs Pierce as well. I guess eventually I will be swapping this over to Garp so that he gets one of these badges on him while we, continue to build. But let's see if we get lucky enough with a Pierce. Standard fall, standard heal, standard fury. After killing an enemy. Yeah, okay. Crit damage 34% when HP is below. I don't know if this is a great skill, but it's probably a little bit better than that one. So we'll go with that as the replacement there. Maybe it's a little bit more sustained for him. Who knows? There's a lot of similarities between games. If you need me to go through it all, I mean, I'm happy to sit down and do some big recastings later on. But in terms of this, just trying to deck out the gear. Now, there are different types of gears. So there's Black Essence, and he is running the Murakamumu. I don't even know how to say that. Murakamo? Anyway, he's running that gear set, and there's another gear set for the Legendary Class 2. Some of it's random, some of it you can actually select, so make sure you look before. Try to, deck out the hero, because they do have a 4-piece set bonus. But anyway, let's move on to doing some of the upgrades. Now, the thing that we need to do first is day number... I'll point this out. So day number 4... Is it already day number 4? I thought it was day number 3. To be completely honest, I don't think I played the full first day. So this is day number 4. So you do get a summons book, which is kind of cool. So let's go into it. Now, I did see some comments on the Facebook. Some guy was saying that did like 1,000 rolls and they never got a GARP. And I feel like they probably didn't read what this actually said. Not trolling them or anything, but you can only get 3 camp core heroes. It is a guaranteed core hero per pool, so you don't need to worry about getting some food heroes and all that sort of rubbish. You will get a guaranteed core hero, and it looks a little bit like this. For those that just want an example, it's always going to be the last one. So for this one is Kuma, and you always get 3 of the epic ones as well. Free redraw, you can pretty much do this as many times as you want. And of course, as you probably predicted by now, you pretty much get every single core hero. Eventually, they all pop up. So if you're looking to build Old Mate Hawkeyes or Boa, just a matter of time before they appear. I am actually looking to build the Luffy monster. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him, Mr. Gear 3. Is he Gear 3 or Gear 4? No, he's Gear 3. Pretty sure he's Gear 3. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Gear 3 because we're going to be making him into 9-star. We might need to spend some... we might need to spend a little. I'm not going to lie. Going to have to buy some of these promotion stones. It would be lovely if it just automatically put me into the damn store to buy said promotion stones, but apparently it doesn't want to do that. So we're going to have to spend some dust. We're going to have to spend some gems, aren't we? Yep, pretty sure we're going to have to spend some gems. I don't want to use too much of my gold. So I think that should be enough to get him done. And then I need to figure out how much it's going to cost me to upgrade my other hero. And I might actually have to spend berries to do that one. So we're going to throw Arlongs in there, which is fine. Get you to 9-star. Yeah, we're not spending that much money on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I need to do next is I need to see how much it's going to cost me. It's 5,000 to promote you. So we've already got the 6-star and we are going to be throwing you in there. So we're going to have to spend a lot of gems, aren't we? Of course, we're going to already replace, going to put Marco in that lineup. And it's going to do it one more time. It's going to throw me into the PvP arena, put you in slot 1, then put Marco to the back. Now, before we do that, it's probably wise for us to rebirth you. It's expensive. We did get some of the dust back from the rebirth though, so that's okay. Then we just need to buy some additional dust. It's still going to cost us gems, isn't it? Always going to cost us gems. Going to cost us berries per roll, isn't it? Yep. But we should be close. I'd say there we go. We got the 500 one. That puts us in good positioning, I think, to be at least able to get that one. Then we go over to you, Big Mama. Throw you in there. Boom. And there we go. That's our first 10 star. Now, arguably, we probably could probably get her up to E1, to be completely fair, if we had enough to the dust. I wouldn't mind sacrificing old mate Hawkeyes for her. We just don't have the 6 star. We just don't have the 6 star. That's going to suck because I just don't think we're going to be able to get a 6 star light for a little while. Not without sacrificing some core heroes, that is. I mean, we could get ridiculously lucky with our pools, and that's exactly what we're going to be trying to do later on. I do want to get this guy to level 100. It's probably not going to let me. It looks like I'm going to run out of dust. I want to say it's gonna force me. It's going to say I'm not going to have a dust. Yeah. So I need to get 1,000 dust for you. It's all right though. You can just chill out at the moment with that, and then we can do some pulls. I think we can do some pulls. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's quite cool. Obviously, we get a bucket load of this, so we're going to level up our hero bonus statistic. And the other thing to notice too is you eventually get these bonds. So if you do get like lucky and you have the 6 star index, even if you don't have the hero, as long as you have the index of the hero going to 6 star, you can get like some additional bonuses. We're missing out on Shanks, and of course we're missing out on Glint Glint Man, and of course Mr. Ice Dude. But and saying that, eventually we'll get them, and you do get like a little bit of a bonus there. You don't have to sacrifice the hero, which is fantastic. It's not like you have to like input them. You do need the gold keys, however, to level those ones up. I think the game is well made. I will say that. I can't say that it's not. I am gonna have to go to the random shop because this is gonna irk me. 6,500. We should be able to do this. Yep. Wait, what? No way. How much do we need? Oh, we need another. We need another one. Damn it. Can you give me something with 150? Perfect. All right. There we go. Get you to level 100. Don't say I don't like you. You're amazing. He really is an amazing healer. We'll just gear you up with some of the amulets. Is there anything that I can do for that one? Oh yeah, level 200. Alright, we'll take you to level 200. Can I take Daddy Garb to level 200? I can. Interesting. Can I take you to level 200? I cannot. Would have been nice. Alright, we're talking you to level 200. I feel like at some point you want to spread it around because the more speed they get, the more HP they get. It's probably better in terms of just survivability. Um, I am excited that we just randomly pulled Marco, by the way. We didn't actually spend anything on him. I was thinking though, in terms of this, do I have enough? I have 52. I can actually get another copy for Garp. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I definitely can't build a 6 star for Garp, but I can certainly get the copies. Like, I can get a Garp copy of him, then we would just need to build the 6 star. So that's probably going to happen maybe later today or tomorrow. We will do some pulls in the event though, just see how lucky we get. You never know, we might actually manage to get a 6 star puppet. And if we do, you know, I wouldn't hesitate to get rid of this guy. Really don't think he does anything for the team, to be completely honest with you. I would just run who would I run in to replace him? I'd probably just run Ray Lee. Maybe Newgate. One of the two. Anyway, let's see if we get lucky or end it on a high. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we can get Garp up to 9 star though. That'll be cool. Alright. Let's jump into it. So this is the lucky prayer. So we're going to spend this one and then we're going to buy out 20 pulls. So that should put us there. Actually, can I buy... Yeah, okay. So we got a couple of pulls. We got 40 pulls. So 45 pretty much means we get the guaranteed. This one I don't even know what those do. They're just ruins. What are the drop chances? Is there a percentage here? All Camp 6-star Spirit is All Camp 6-star. Where is it? Blue? Can't even see it on the thing. Moon and Star and Moon coin 30 is a 0.5% chance. What's the Star and Moon coin? Ah, this one. I wonder what you are. It's probably the worst one. Man, maybe we luck out. Look, honestly, it can't be terrible. Or we get 20k. I mean, I really just want this. Magic Dust. Let's see if we get lucky. We got 1,000 Gemaroos back. We actually do need some Holy Crystals, so that's not bad. And of course, we can use the Ruins. We did get some dust, though. Yeah, okay, so we did get an artifact. This is the upgrade essence for the artifact. Another 10 bomb. Got another 1,000. Oh, we landed one of the jackpots? Okay. What was the percentage for that 40 shard jackpot? Blue Fisherman Badge, XP, Feather Amulet. I think it was pretty low though. Rules. Use Asian coins, Total Wish rewards of multiple rounds after claiming current rounds rewards. I don't know. I feel like that wasn't terrible. Feel like that wasn't terrible. We probably got our I want to say we got our stuff back. We're just definitely going to be pulling that one out. Obviously, we'll grab that next. I don't know if this will reset. If it doesn't reset, we might invest a little bit more. I don't think I've got enough fruit. Insufficient to redeem. Hey, we got 5 more. So we will do the 5 just to get the crystal. Do some solo pulls. Come on, give me something lucky. Nothing. That's all right. So 45 of those netted us one of these things. I'm definitely going to go in and check out what this badge could be. Where are you, Mr. Badge? Where are you? What do you do? Drum Island bonus, Arena Coin bonus, Idle Gold bonus, 6%, Orange Fisherman Badge stat bonus, Monthly Plan Gold Fruit plus, that could be not bad, Weekly Gold Fruit plus, Orange Fisherman Badge stat bonus plus, Monthly Gold Fruit plus. The Rabbit? Town Siege, buy gold 3x chance. Oh, so every time you buy gold, auto XP bonus plus 5%. I mean, look, generically speaking, that can't be terrible to just get the bonus XP. But this one seems to be interesting too. So, Mythical Beast Promise. When you have rabbitfish and foxfish at the same time, you increase battle stats of bonded badges by 50%. Oh, so there are actually some things here. So special bonus. This is Marine and Emperor Camp and then whole crew. I wonder if this is different or if it's a specific thing. I want to say the last ones, like the rabbit fish and the foxfish, are very specific to the Marine and Emperors. Um, Gold fruit or monthly plan fruit? You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and buy that guy. I'm just going to go with the fox first. If we get lucky, then obviously we're going to go with the fish or the rabbit fish. Um, so we need to use all 40 of you. 39 left. There we go. And of course it's 40 shards. Well, I reckon that's pretty cool. I do reckon that's pretty cool. Wonder if it's like takes effect immediately or not. Um, yeah, there we go. Can I promote you? Oh, I need other stuff to promote you. But that's cool. I'm pretty happy about that. At least we got it. I mean, in terms of investment, we got our 6k gems back. Yeah, not bad, not bad. What else did we get from that event? Sorry, let's go over here. We got some of these crystals that we can use to upgrade. We got a key. So the key is actually used for the wanted poster, the hero bonds. I think this is for enhancing legendary gear. This is a legendary gear selection chest, so that's not too bad. And then of course we do get some purple fish, and then we do get 6 recruitment. I might just keep that and just chill on that for a little bit. There's nothing that really screams at me that I need to, pull that out. This one, okay, so this one we might just keep as well. Just because why not? We might just keep some of that for if we needed a random dark or light or marine or emperor hero. So the other thing to mention is eventually you'll be able to access your fleet. Make sure you're doing your fleet trials. You don't have to pick them in order. You can pick whichever one you want to fight. Honestly, just go with what you can actually, I guess, what's achievable. So you probably, don't want to be, you probably do want to help the Legion. I did something very selfish then. I should have just did the one that already had damage to it. It was a bit of a rookie move there. Maybe it's better just to stack that up and get the guaranteed kills, because eventually we'll get some packets. I want to see just how much damage we do get out of this. I love the fact that Marco gives shields and does the healing. Um, but yeah, honestly, I reckon Hancock's probably going to do the most damage. I would be surprised if Garp actually pulls it out though for an 8-star. The other thing to mention too is you do get some weird bonuses. You do get some weird bonuses. Having a Marine automatically gives you a plus 25% bonus to your defense, which is pretty OP. Emperor basically substitutes any other faction. So if you do have 2 Emperors in your team, you will be able to substitute that out. Um, Not bad, not bad. All right, let's have a look to see how much damage they did. Damn, Garp doing the 10.2 million. He's out DPSing. Now, granted, I will say this, Boa is an AoE specialist, but I think everyone can probably see that Garp is definitely worth building if you do want to spend a little bit of money on the accounts. If you are looking to go that way, probably would be advisable to try to build Garp. The other thing is, obviously, you can spend some gold and stuff here. This stuff is pretty stock standard. Eventually, when you max this out, you get to go the individual faction types. Um, it is what it is. Obviously, make sure you're in an active alliance. If you're not, then maybe rethink. Double is whaling very hard, as you can probably see. They don't have the greatest of teams, but they went straight in for Garp, which I think is pretty stock standard. Everyone's building Garp, so Garp is going to be the carry hero. You bit Big Mum as well. And of course, what did Chief go with? You went split as well, but everyone's building Garp. Except for this guy, except for Arctic. Don't know why Arctic's not building Garp, but yeah, pretty much. I think everybody knows to do that. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button, jump into the Discord. And yeah, let me know if you actually are going to join us. I'm on iOS and Android. Just let me know what server you're in, and we maybe can all meet up and try to take over that one in the next episode. Till then.